Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. Hop on in the room. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Come on in. Hi, Cynthia. Good morning to you. Welcome to Command Your Day. Thank you so much for hopping in the room. Hi, Stars. Welcome, 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 welcome. Lee Sang, welcome to the room. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for stopping in. Hit that follow button if you are new. Hello, roses is red. Roses are red. Roses are red. Hello. How are you? How are you doing? Roses are red. Welcome to the room. Good morning to you. Feels like it's been a few days since I seen you. How are you? How are you? What's that? 20 O leg? That's an interesting tag. How are you? Welcome to the room. Good morning, Life is Precious. I'm doing well. Good morning, Teeks. How are you? Hi, Brianne. How are you? I'm sorry if I mess up your names or your tags, but come on in the room. Come on in the room. Yes, all is well. I am doing well. I am doing well. Praying the same for you and the babies, but all is well. All is well. I have no complaints. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good morning, Liz. How are you? Hello, Javier. Yes, it has been. Glad I'm here today. Enjoy your positivity. Awesome. I'm happy that you're here as well. I am happy that you are here. Hello, Do. How are you? Welcome to the room. So if you're new here, hit the follow button. I'm live here every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time for Command Your Day. We gather together. We use words to breathe life into our day. We set our intentions for the day and we get our mindset in the right place so we can have a productive day. Hey, Carla, thank you so much for the hearts. Hello, Dawn. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome. So hit that follow button. Join the family. Why not? We're making bold moves. We're going higher. We're doing great things, amazing things this year. We're absolutely doing amazing things this year. We're all going up, moving forward, getting things done, accomplishing our life goals, right? We're not waiting. We're getting it done. We're executing. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. So again, if you're new here, hit the follow button. Join us here. Good morning, Miss Gloria. How are you? Hit that follow button. There's also a link in my bio for you to join the Commanders community. For you to join the Commanders community, tap the first link in my bio. It's going to take you to my digital store. The very first option says Commanders community. Drop your best email address, hit submit, and that is how you join. So you can stay up to date on what is going on in the community and get some good information in there as well. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Joseph. Come on in. Double tap the screen for me if you're able to do that. Share the stream out if you're able to do that as well. Hello, Stan. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Yes. So I didn't put it up yet, but I do have them here. They're ready to go up. They're ready to go up. So these are the courses that I just completed with Harvard University. So I told y'all that, for this one, some new skills that I learned in this course that I took with them. Resilience. We all need that, right? Resilience. Building personal resilience, managing anxiety and mental health. That's what this one is for. Thank you. Thank you, Liz. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. So some of the new skills that I learned in this course, I will be adding to the Bold Moves 2.0 to really help y'all with your mindset and be able to accomplish your goals without spiraling. So this one, I enjoyed it. And then this is leadership, exercising leadership, fundamentals of leadership. So that's what this one is for. I told y'all, hey Lilia, I was about to send you a message. How are you? Are you good? Good morning, Yo-Yo. So I told you all that one of my bold moves for this year is going to put me in the position where I have to oversee board of directors, right? So I want to be able to do that effectively. So I made sure that I took a course on leadership so that I can actually execute that with excellence. All right. So yeah, the board of directors, we've already done the formation, waiting to hear back from the state now. So yeah, I made sure that I prepare, which is so important. If there's something that you want to do, get prepared. If you feel like you don't know what you need to know, information is so readily available today that we should never, ever make the excuse that I'm not going after that goal because I don't know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, there's somebody out there to teach you how to do it. Just had an exam. Oh, okay, I understand. All right, so you should never be making the excuse of, I don't know how to do it, so I cannot set that big goal. I cannot accomplish that big goal. Good morning, Miss Arena. Information is so readily available that our excuse should never be, I don't know how to do it, so I can't set that big goal. I've never been a president. I've never overseen a board of director before. So I made sure I get the training that I need to do the job well. All right, to do the job well. Now I'm also shifting or adding to my business a B2B model, which is serving businesses, corporations. I've been telling y'all or dropping little hints as I go along. So this is also going to help me. When I make my proposal to these companies, I have Harvard University as a background. They can't question my pricing, right? When I come with my pricing structure, you cannot question my pricing structure. I went out, I learned what I needed to learn, and here I am delivering the value that you need to solve the problem that you have. So I hope that y'all are seeing. I like to live my life out loud so that you all can see this is what it takes. Because I've had somebody before that said to me, your life looks so easy, like you just get things done like that, right? Your life is so easy. I'm like, no, you don't know the backstory. You don't know the sacrifices that I make behind the scene, right? And I decided as of that moment that, okay, I gotta let people understand what I go through, some of the challenges that I experience to get to where I'm at in life, and live my life out loud so individuals can be empowered and say, hey, if she can do it, I can do it too, right? Yeah, the fruit. Yeah. So I try to live my life out loud. Y'all were on here and you saw the difficulties that I experienced with publishing this book. So that should help you, that if you're the one that's saying, you know what, I want to write a book this year as my bold move. When the difficulties, the hindrances, the blockage come up, you can say, hey, I've seen that before. I've seen her go through how many times I had to resubmit this book to Amazon, and they kept sending it back, fix this, fix that. I've seen her do that, and she went through, but finally the book was published. So I like to live my life out loud so y'all can see what it takes to be where I'm at, to accomplish the goals that I have accomplished. It's not easy. It isn't easy. All right. It's not easy. There are struggles that comes along the way, and I have family to take care of. I have family issues to sort out and all of that. So no, it's not easy, but if you want it bad enough, it will happen for you. All right. If you want it bad enough, you will position yourself. You will get the information or the help that you need to get to where you're trying to get to. All right, I say all of that to say, I just taught a whole lesson before we even got started. You can do it. You can accomplish any goal that you want to accomplish. If there are things that you want to shift in your family bloodline, you can do it. You can absolutely do it, and never make the excuse of, I don't know how, so I can't. No, shift that. You know what? I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to look for somebody who's doing something that I aspire to do, and let me learn from them. Even if you're not able to invest in their time, to pay them for their time or for their information, just listen to the conversations that they're having. All right? That's a key right there to success. Listen to the conversations that they're having. Listen when they're talking. Don't try to be talking and adding what you know down here on this level. Listen. Pay attention. If you are not able to invest in getting their books, getting in their program, getting time from them, right? If you're not able to afford that right now, just listen. And when you hear a key point, apply it to your life. All right? So there is no excuse to not go higher and accomplish more. No excuse. Don't say, I don't know how to do it. Don't say, I don't have the skills to do it. Skills is something that you can develop and you perfect it with practice. Do it every day, every day, every day. I've been on here now live streaming and teaching you all for well over 300 days. This has been practice for me. When I pitch these organizations, because I want to come in and I want to teach, right? I want to come in and teach. I have done over 300 days of teaching. So I will not be intimidated to pitch somebody and say, hey, I know how to teach. I know how to coach. I want to come in and work with your executives. I want to come in and work with your team. I want to train your team. Here's what I know. Here are my certificates. And if you want to get a preview of how I teach, right? How I deliver information. Here's my YouTube channel. You can go check that out. This is called Social Proof in the social media world, right? It's called Social Proof. Here's my social proof. Click this link right here. It's going to take you to my YouTube channel. This is how I deliver value, right? Now, do you think that an organization that is in need of the value that I carry is going to say no? Do you think so? And I don't have to do a lot of talking because I've been practicing, right? Coming on here with you all every day, recording my practice, right? Rewatching my practice so that I can get better. I hope that y'all are getting this. I'm teaching before I teach, but there should be no excuses this year as to why you cannot accomplish your life goal. Absolutely no excuse, right? If the company that I'm pitching my program is saying, well, are you consistent? Are you reliable? Can I depend on you, right? Before I give you a contract or before I give you an approval for you to come into our organization, they can see it is not an easy thing to do anything for 300 days consistently. It takes a special mindset to do something like that. Right? Thank you so much for all the gifts. And thank y'all for listening to me because I'm teaching before I teach. But somebody needs to hear it, right? Do you think that organization is going to say, no, you're inconsistent, you're not reliable? I don't really have to do too much talking. Here's a link to my YouTube channel. Here's a link to my social media, because everybody that you try to work with now, they're going to check out your social media to see how you represent. They're going to check it out. And I tell people all the time, and I teach this in my social media program, your social media platforms, they are a louder resume than what you put on paper. You can put anything on paper, but when they go to check you out on social media, what you put on paper better match what they see on your social platforms, because that speaks louder than what you wrote on paper. All right? So make sure that you show up professional in the social media streets. All right? No clap back. No trying to post anything negative, right? Don't do it. Because if you're trying to go higher, you're trying to work with certain organizations, they're coming to check out your social platforms. That is your resume. It speaks louder than what you put on paper. Nobody's reading paper anymore, right? They're going right to your internet footprint. What have you been doing in the internet? What have you been contributing to the online world, right? They're going to check. All right. So I say all of that to say, oh my God. I say all of that to say, no excuses this year. We're getting it done. We're making the bold moves. Don't say, oh, I don't know how to do this. I would like to do it, but I don't know how to do it. Pick up your phone and do some research. Google is a gift from God. I'll say that. Google it. I want to do this. What are the first 3 steps that I need to take? Right? And I'm teaching before I'm teaching. What are the first 3 steps that I need to take? Who is doing this right now? Who is top of their game in this industry right now? And again, if you cannot afford their time, if you cannot afford to be in their programs, listen to their conversation. Listen to it. Go to YouTube. Listen to what they're saying. All right? And apply it to your life. I hope that does help somebody. Yes, Chat GPT is free. Yes, do that. No excuses in 2025 as to why you cannot accomplish your goals. No excuses. Absolutely no excuses. Information is readily available. It is. It is. And you have to make sure that you as an individual carry a lot of value, because now AI is trying to come in. Well, not trying. It is coming in and getting rid of a lot of things that humans would do, right? But if you carry that value, you can deliver something that they cannot depend on AI to do, you'll be all right. You'll be okay. All right, so no excuses this year. We're making bold moves. Don't tell me that you don't know the information, you can't do it. Go out there and get it. All right? Go out there and get it. I hope that helped somebody. But listen, let's do our gratitude check-in, because I just went off and took up so much time. But I hope that helped somebody. Drop in the comments 3 things that you are grateful for. I missed some of your comments. Let me see. Let me go back up here. Go ahead and drop the 3 things in the comments that you are grateful for today. Go ahead and do that. Creating high energy culture here. That's one of those values. Yes, indeed. No excuses. Don't be the one to hold yourself back. Yeah, a lot of individuals do that. They do that because maybe their background or something that they've done, that they use it to disqualify themselves. But don't do that. All right. Yes, you've made me realize that I can truly do whatever I put my mind to, even with my background. Yeah. Yeah, your background don't define you, right? It doesn't. Especially if they're willing to speak to you. Listen, yes. Yes, indeed. If they're giving you advice. Let me tell you this. Oh God, what's his name again? CJ Quinney. CJ Quinney, who is the manager for he's the manager for E.T., the hip hop preacher, Eric Thomas, Pastor Eric Thomas, Dr. Eric Thomas, right? CJ Quinney is his manager. And I spoke to him in 2029, I think it was. In 2029, I had a conversation. I had the opportunity to have a conversation with him. And I told him, hey, here are my goals. What's your suggestion to actually accomplish this goal? 2009 now, right? No, 2019, I spoke to him, right? In Washington, D.C. I had the opportunity to talk to him. Yeah, 2019. And I said, here are my goals. This is what I would like to do. Here's my story. Here's the background that I have, right? And he said to me, he gave me a strategy. And he said, when you're able to do that, you will see major change in your life. He told me exactly what to do. And again, this is why I don't conference hop. He told me, he gave me the instruction in 2019, right? Blueprint, a plan, how they started, how they got to where they're at right now, gave me a whole strategy. And I came home and I did not do it. Did not do it. I didn't do it until last year. and everything that he told me that would happen actually happened. So from 2019 to 2024, it took me that long to get as committed as he told me to get, right? And I actually saw the results that he told me that I would experience. So again, information is out there. If an individual is willing to give you the strategy, listen and apply it. All right, listen and apply it. And that was free information he gave me. And this again is why some individuals, if they get the thing for free, they don't pay attention to it. I got such valuable information from they're killing the game when it comes to speaking and coaching, right? I got free information from this successful individual, and I did not apply it until years later. So I always say, hey, make sure that you invest to learn what you learn, because when you got skin in the game, you are more committed to doing it. You're more committed to doing it. So don't make the excuse of, I can't afford it. Save up the money, get the class, save up the money, get the certificate, save up the money and do it. Because sometimes when you get the information for free, you don't really apply it. You don't take it serious. For some individuals, because I didn't. He gave me the plan and I came home from Washington, D.C. and I didn't do it, right? Or I did it halfway. I wasn't as committed as he told me to be, right? And last year I decided that, you know what, it's time. Let's do it. And I saw a major difference in my life to be able to have another day to get closer to the Lord and grow. Oh, I love that. I love that. This community positive. Yes, indeed. All right. So we've done our gratitude check-in. Thank y'all for dropping that in the comments. Now, we've also made a promise to ourselves that we are making bold moves this year. We're getting it done. No excuses. We're not going to say, oh, I don't have the information. I don't know how. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Stop making excuses. So type in the comments, I am making bold moves this year. Put that in the comments. I am making bold moves this year. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to write the book, start the business, launch the organization, go back to school if that is your thing. I am making bold moves this year. No more discounting myself. No more making excuses. No more being worried about what people say or what they'll do. Good morning. She got that. How are you? Hi, Sarita. How are you? It's been a while. So we're getting it done this year. We're not making any excuses. We're not. I see you, Miss Arena. Life, health, and strength. We're not making any excuses. We're getting it done. You want that certificate? You want that promotion? Go apply for it. All right? Go apply for it. Hey, Wilson. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. No negative thinking or talking. We're not doing none of that. No, we're not. You got to understand that the mind is so powerful. Like, we haven't even tapped into 30 or 40% of our potential, that the capabilities that our minds are able to, what it's able to do, right? We haven't tapped into that. We haven't. We don't even try that hard, right? We don't even try that hard. So let's get some things done, some major things done. You're the only limit to the height that you can get to. You are, and your thinking is the only limitation to the height that you can get to. Why is difficult learning and speaking English? Is that what you're asking? What you think about you bring about? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, Wilson, that is so true. Yes, so we are making bold moves this year. We're going to get that thing done. We're going to accomplish these goals that we're going after this year. We're going to get it done. All right, let's pray really quickly. I'm going to pray. And for those of you who are new here, grab the Bold Moves manual. This is what we're working from. Today, we're going to be on page 119 and 120. 119 and 120. That's the page that we're going to be on today. Page 119 and page 120. So get your copy of the Bold Moves Manual if you haven't gotten your copy yet. This is Mindset Coaching in a book, and you can follow along with us right here. Mine is coming at 4 p.m. today. Awesome! Woohoo! Excited for you. I'm excited for you. All right, so we're going to be on page 119 and 120 today. So let me pray while you find that, while you pull that up. So let me pray while you find that. If you do not have a copy of it, you can get it on Amazon, the Bold Moves Manual, or you can download the e-version of it on the link that is in my bio. All right, let me pray really quickly. We're going to pray the 23rd Psalm. I'm going to pray for all of us, and you'll just type amen at the end, which says that you agree with the prayer. So here we go. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil, for thou art with us. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil. Our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen. Amen and amen. So that is the 23rd Psalm. We pray that every day. For those of you who already have the Bold Moves Manual, you do have the Bold Moves prayer inside of it. So make sure that you're praying this every day to overcome fear and embrace boldness. All right, now let's move into the affirmations. Let's do that. I'm going to read through the list. You're going to repeat it to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. All right, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. So these are the affirmations that we use every morning. Again, they are inside of the Bold Moves Manual right here. All right. You can utilize them every morning and every night if you want to do that. You want to program your mindset before you go to bed? You can absolutely do that. All right. So again, you can get your copy on Amazon. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. Or you can download the e-version using the link in my bio. Yes. Give myself permission. Yes, indeed. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. All right. So join my community. For those of you who are new here, if you're not a part of the Commanders community, use the link in my bio to do so, or just send me a DM. If you're not sure how to join the Commanders community, send me a DM, all right? So I can help you join. It's a free community. The Commanders community is free, all right? So this is where we gather and get some positive information. You stay up to date on what is going on in the community. Send me a DM if you're not sure how to join the Commanders community. All right, grab the book. That's another thing. Also, I am hosting a live mentorship session on Saturday. So in 48 hours. Yeah, so I am hosting a live mentorship session on Saturday. If you want to be in the room with me and my mentees, DM me the word mentor if you want to be in the room. It's not just a live session that you get. You also get access to the Action Accelerator. You get pre-recorded lessons, right, that you need. Hey, Alan, you get pre-recorded lessons. You get a workbook. You get additional bonus materials, and you get access to our previous live session recording. All right, so this is for the individual that wants to cultivate the discipline that is necessary to accomplish your life goal. If you know that your mindset has been limiting you from accomplishing these goals, if you need my help, if you need strategies, you need system, you need structure in your life, I would admonish you to get into the Action Accelerator. When you enroll, you get immediate access to all the pre-recorded lessons, and it secures your spot for our live session this coming Saturday. All right, so if you want to be in the room, DM me the word mentor so I can help you. All right, for those of you who DM'd me yesterday, check your DMs because I did respond, okay? I gave you the instructions. All right, so check your DMs. All right, let's get into the word of the day. Again, we are on page 119 and page 120 today. We're talking about empowerment. We're talking about empowerment. So this is going to add to what I was saying at the beginning of the live stream. You have no excuse to not accomplish your goal this year. No excuse. You got to take control of your destiny, and I'll share with you how you're going to do that. All right, no excuses this year. No excuses. We're getting this thing done. We're getting it done. We're almost in the 7th month. If you haven't started yet, get into the Action Accelerator and let's execute on those goals. Let's get them done. We're not getting to another December feeling disappointed like we wasted the entire year and didn't accomplish anything. We're not doing that this year. All right, get the help that you need, the systems, the structure that you need to push ahead to get to these life goals that you have. All right, so we're talking about empowerment today. Yes, empowerment is the word of the day. Empowerment is the word of the day. So the definition that I went with is authority or power given to someone to do something. It's the process of becoming stronger or more confident. All right. Now, this word holds the key to transformation, to success, and to fulfillment. I'm empowered, so I'm going to take charge of the process of transforming into the individual that I want to become, right? I'm empowered to be successful. I'm empowered to live a fulfilled life. So it holds the key to transformation, success, and fulfillment. Empowerment is a force. It certainly is. It can take you where you're destined to be. If you remain empowered and keep moving forward, you will get there. Good morning, James. Thank you so much for following. You will get there. Empowerment is the process of owning your power, recognizing your worth, and taking intentional steps towards your best life or the best version of yourself. Now, a lot of individuals wait for someone to give them the go-ahead to be great. I know a lot of people do that. They wait for the go-ahead to be great. But true empowerment is not necessarily given. It is claimed. I am empowered. I'm empowered to do this. I'm empowered to go here. not waiting on someone to give you a word or give you permission like we always talk about, right? But I'm claiming empowerment so I can move forward, right? So I can go and get these things done that I'm trying to get done. So you can claim it and go. Claim it and move towards that goal that you want to accomplish. All right? My favorite word this year. Okay. Now, let's unlock the power of empowerment so that you can walk in confidence, in purpose, and authority. Now, empowerment is stepping into your potential with boldness. Yes, Miss Arena, I know that is your favorite word. I know. So empowerment is stepping into your potential with boldness and taking control of your destiny. You're going to hear me say that multiple times. Take control of your destiny. I like to say that you can pick the pen up and write out the life that you want to live, and then you apply yourself and get it done. Right? Stop letting the success that you achieve, stop letting it be a surprise. No, I wrote this. Yeah, take control of your destiny. I wrote this. I wanted my life to look like this. I wanted to accomplish this. So it's not a surprise. Right? I wrote this. I wanted to become an author. I wanted to become an award-winning author. I wrote this stuff. And then I applied myself, right? I claim my empowerment and I'm living in it. All right? I want you to understand you can take control of your destiny. You can. Stop letting life just happen. No, I'm going to pick my pen up and I'm going to write out, this is what I want my life to look like. This is what I want my finances to look like. This is the type of relationships that I want to be connected to or in, right? You have the authority. I know that things can happen in our lives. So let me just address this point. I know things can happen in our lives where we feel like our power was snatched from us. So we have to wait on somebody to give us approval, right? We have to wait on somebody to say go. We have to wait on somebody to give us the motivational speech to go. I know that a lot of us has been conditioned that way. But as of this day, as of this year, 2025, you can make the conscious decision to take control of your destiny. I'm no longer waiting on approval to accomplish a goal. I'm no longer waiting on approval to get myself to the level that I desire to be at, that I was created to be at. All right? And none of this is in the book. Just go with me. All right? Sometimes we get in that space of limitations because of the programming, because of our background, because of our family line. But as of this day, take control of your destiny. Sit down, write out. I have my mentees write because there's something about putting things on paper that it does something to you and you get to do it. You get to the place where you're actually implementing it and getting it done. All right? So get all of these ideas out of your head. Let go of the old programming that said that you had to wait on somebody to give you approval to accomplish a goal, to go higher, to become a better version of yourself. Let go of that. Let go of that. Get those ideas out of your head. This is what I want my financial life to look like. This is what I want my family life to look like. This is what I want my relationships to look like. And when you write it out, do not lower your standard to say, oh, you know what? I'll just take this because I didn't get to that point, so I'll just take it right here. No, we're not doing that. We're not settling for down here. If what you wrote out is up here, you're going to apply yourself. And if it is a situation where you have to wait until you get up here, you're going to wait. We're not settling for down here. No, not this year. All right. So whatever you wrote out on that paper, the financial status, the relationship status, the job, the business, What you wrote out, if it's up here, we're not settling for down here. No, we're not. All right? So take control of your destiny. You can do that. So this involves three key elements, right? Three key elements to take control of your destiny, to claim empowerment without waiting on approval and permission from outside sources. Three key elements: self-awareness, self-belief, and action. Three key elements of personal empowerment. You not waiting for somebody else to say, go, do, become, right? Three key elements: self-awareness, self-belief, and taking action. Three elements. Let's break them down. And again, for those of you who are just hopping in the room, I'm working from the Bold Moves manual. You can get your copy on Amazon so you can follow along with us. All right? It makes more sense when you follow along with us. It's more impactful. You retain more when you follow along with us in the book. All right? So the Bold Moves manual, it is available on Amazon, or you can download the e-version from the link in my bio. All right? So let's touch on self-awareness. Self-awareness, which is understanding your strengths, your gifts, your the areas for growth, identifying these things and understanding them. Because if you don't know these things, if you don't understand them, it will be hard for you to move forward. If you don't know what your strengths are, if you don't know what the special gifts that you have, because you're waiting on someone to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, you got a gift of writing. Hey, you got a gift of speaking. Hey, you got a gift of encouraging others. Hey, you got a gift of organization. If you keep waiting on somebody to tap you on the shoulder and tell you that, you're going to be waiting a very long time. So you have to become self-aware. All right? I'm going fast because I'm passionate about this. All right, for those of you who are new here, you can hear my passion come out when I start speaking really fast. All right, so self-awareness is understanding your strength. Let me slow down. I know some of you are learning English, right? Let me slow down. So self-awareness is understanding your strengths, understanding your gifts, and areas for growth. You need to know this. You got to know this to move forward. You cannot operate in power if you do not recognize the power that is within you, the strength that you carry, the gifts that you carry to change a generation, right? The gifts that's inside of you that you were born with. If you cannot recognize them, you can't operate in power. You can't. It just can't happen. You got to know that, hey, my strength is this. I have this special gift. Now you have the ability to cultivate it so you can help more people. All right. So self-awareness is element number one. Element number two is self-belief, trusting that you have what it takes to succeed. This goes back to my point that I made at the beginning of the live. There should be no excuse. I need you to believe in yourself that you're able to do this. All right? Believe in yourself that you're able to do this. You can. You can. Even when challenges arise, you can still do it. Apply yourself. Work the plan that you have, which is why it needs to be clear where I'm going, how I'm going to get there. What are the gifts that I have? What's my strength? So I can lean into those areas when challenges arise. All right. I hope this makes sense to you. I hope you're getting it. So empowerment is believing in yourself before anyone else does. And I can't say that loud enough. Believing in yourself before anyone else does. This is so good. I'm going to apply it. Awesome. 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 So empowerment, again, is believing in yourself before anyone else does. Because when you believe in you, thank you so much, Linda, for the roses. I appreciate it. When you believe in yourself before others do, whether they clap for you or not, you're okay. You're going to keep moving. You're going to keep going after these goals. If they want to clap, okay. If they don't clap, it's okay. It's okay. Because I'm empowering me. I'm not waiting on anyone else to clap for me before I feel empowered. All right? So again, empowerment is believing in yourself before anyone else does. And then the third element is action. Right? You need to take action to be empowered. You got to take action. Some individuals say, oh, I'm going to wait for motivation before I move forward. No, it comes when you move. It comes when you move, when you take action. You get the first thing done and you're like, wow, I actually did this. And then you can do the second thing. So stop waiting. Take action. All right? Walk boldly in the direction of your purpose, not sitting down and waiting. The waiting. Oh, I'll wait until things get better. I'll wait until I have the finances. No, take the first step. Take the first step. Do the first thing that you're able to do. Get it done. Move. Take action. All right? Empowerment is not just a mindset, it is a movement. It is. I believe in myself. You've helped me to do so. So thank you. You're very welcome. Thank you for showing up. That is self-love. Showing up for yourself, that's self-love. And I celebrate you for that. All right? And you've been consistent. I celebrate you for that, for loving on yourself to learn new information and apply it. And now you're experiencing growth. I celebrate that, Yo-Yo. I celebrate that, and I celebrate you. All right? Hey, Lydia. Good morning to you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. So empowerment is not just a mindset. It's a movement. You have to move. Get that idea out of your head on paper, and from paper, then you're going to take action. All right. So those are the steps that you need to practice. Get the idea out of your head on paper. Once it's on paper, then you're going to move. You're going to execute. You're going to get it done. All right. Move on it. Move on it. Empowerment is about creating the right circumstances by stepping out in faith and confidence. And yes, you can create the right circumstances. You can. This is why I told you at the beginning of the live, don't make excuses, because you have the ability to create the right circumstances to get to the goal that you're trying to get to. You do. You do. So this is what taking control of your destiny looks like. You creating the right circumstances so that you can get to the goal. So say in 3 months you want to get the certificate because it will help you to get a promotion, right? It will help you to get a promotion. You can assess your current schedule and see, how can I change my schedule to fit in time so I can get the certificate, right? You're going to look at your home duties. Is there something that I can hand off to someone else so that will open up space for me to learn the lessons so that I can get these certificates, right? You got to look at these things. This is creating the right circumstance so that goal can become a reality. Look at your finances. How can I save up so that I can pay for this certificate so I can be positioned for the promotion? This is how you create the right circumstances, right? That's what it looks like to create the right circumstances so you can move towards the goal. And you have all the control of that. Assessing your schedule, assessing your home duties, assessing your finances. See what it will take to get to this goal of getting a certificate, if that is the thing that you want to do, or launching the business. Let me assess where I'm at right now, all the elements of my life. What can I change to facilitate this goal that I'm trying to get to? This is how you create the right circumstances for you to get to the goal. All right. If you want to learn more about, or if you need my help in creating the right circumstances to get to the goal, again, get in the Action Accelerator. All right. Get in the Action Accelerator so I can really help you on a personal level, so I can understand where you're at, where you're trying to go, and we work out the strategy, the in-between strategy to get you from point A to point B. All right. So DM me the word mentor if you need my help with that. If you're in that space where you're saying, here's where I'm at and this is what I want to accomplish, but I don't know how to figure out the in-between stuff, how to get from point A to point B. That's my specialty. So you can send me a DM with the word mentor so I can help you strategize the in-between spaces so you can get to point B, which is the goal that you're trying to accomplish. All right? So DM me the word mentor if you want my help with that. Paloma, you got to DM me. Don't put it in the comments because I won't be able to see it after I get off. All right? Do you know how to send me a message, Paloma? Let me know if you know how to send a message. Send it to my DM. DM me the word mentor. Don't put it in the comments because I won't be able to see it after I log off. All right, awesome. All right, so send me a DM so I can get you set up. All right, so why does empowerment matter? Why does it matter? And I'm just going to hit the bullet points because I'm way over my time. My alarm is going to go off any minute now that it's time to end the live. But grab the book so you can get the full notes on empowerment. Today we're on page 119 and 120. So we're talking about empowerment. So get the book so you can get the full strategy. I'm just going to hit some bullet points now because I'm way over my time. All right. So today we were talking about empowerment. All right. So get the book on Amazon or download the e-version from the link in my bio so you can get the full outline of what I'm going over. All right. If you can't find it, just type my name in on Amazon. It will pop up. Anika V. Brown. Type my name in on Amazon and it will pop up. All right. So let's just hit some bullet points because I'm way over my time. But again, get the full strategy in the book. So why does empowerment matter? We break free from limiting belief when we're empowered, right? We break free from limiting belief. I'll be back tomorrow with my book. Awesome. Awesome. So that's thing number one. Number two, I'm just hitting the bullet points. If you want the additional notes on point one, it's inside of the book. All right. Everything is there. I'm on a time crunch right now, so I just have to hit the bullet points. So point one, empowerment helps us to break free from limiting belief. Point two, you become more resilient when you are empowered, right? Because life is always going to throw challenges our way. Number three, we also shift to inspiring others. You gotta live a life that inspires others, right? Overcome so that it helps someone else to overcome. Whatever you're going through, be empowered enough to walk through it, get over it, because there's always somebody watching. I tell y'all that all the time, and it is a fact. Your life is not just about you. And I teach my kids this all the time. The difficulties that you face, the challenges that you face in life is not just about you. God has entrusted you with this struggle, with this issue, so you can overcome it and teach someone else how to overcome it. This is how we work the ecosystem that we're a part of. You get through and you teach someone else how to go through. All right? I hope that helps. Let me hit the bullet points. All right, but your struggle is not just about you. It's not just about you. Empowerment isn't just about you, all right? Somebody else is always watching you, always. All right, so how you're going to become more empowered. Again, I'm just hitting the bullet points because I'm way over my time. My alarm is going to go off any minute now, but get the book so you can get the full outline for empowerment. And we're on page 119 and 120 today, all right? So how are you going to become even more empowered to make that bold move that you're going after? Number one, speak life over yourself, which is why we stick to that affirmation that we do in the morning time. It's very important. You got to speak life over yourself. Stop saying, I can't, I don't know how. Stop saying that. No, shift that. I am powerful. I am qualified. I'm walking in purpose. I can learn. I can become. You're going to shift that. All right. Shift from I don't know how. I was never taught how. I can't. Erase all of that. Okay. Erase all of that. Use your affirmations. Use them and speak life over yourself. All right. Next, you're going to take bold action. You're going to take bold action. Again, empowerment is a movement. You have to move, whether that's launching the business, applying for the job, setting boundaries, which is so important to a successful life. Yes, I can and I will. Yes, indeed. Setting boundaries is so important. And I teach a whole lesson on setting boundaries in my mentorship program, the Action Accelerator. There's a whole lesson on setting boundaries. So if you don't know how to set boundaries, get inside of the Action Accelerator so you can learn how. All right. Or maybe it's investing in your personal growth. Take a leap. It's worth it. It's worth it. Also, you're going to surround yourself with empowered people. Surround yourself with empowered people. Who you connect with matters. It does. It does. And also understand that empowerment is not a one-time thing. It's a daily choice. Every day you have the opportunity to rise above fear, to take ownership of your destiny. I can't say that loud enough. Do not get into the blame game. Well, my parents didn't do this. Those who raised me didn't teach me this. The school system didn't do this. Well, government is doing this and not doing this. Do not get caught up in the cycle of blaming everybody else. No, take control of your destiny. Take control of your destiny. Take ownership. I'm here right now. I'm sure that everyone that's on here is a grown adult. I'm here right now because of what I decided to do or what I decided not to do. Take ownership of your destiny. All right? Take ownership of your destiny. If you get stuck in that blame game, you're going to be delayed. You're not going to get to the goal in time. You won't. You'll miss some opportunities if you get stuck in the blame game. Get empowered and move. Empower yourself and move. Stop blaming your parent. Stop blaming your sibling. Stop blaming the school system. Stop blaming the government. You can't do that. You cannot do that and progress. You cannot do that and get to the goals that you're trying to get to. So if you find yourself blaming somebody else, stop that today. Take ownership of your destiny. Pick your pen up and write what it is that you want for your life, for your finances, for your children. Right? Write out what it is that you desire. Okay? You can do it. All right, let me skip through some of this. Empowerment, again, isn't just a feeling. It is a force. And once you step into it, there's no limits to what you can achieve. So let's be empowered. All right? Let's be empowered. We're not blaming anybody else. We're not waiting on individuals to tap us on the shoulder and say, go. No, we're not waiting on none of that. All right, so let's be empowered. The word of the day is empowerment. My alarm is going to go off any minute now because I'm way over my time. Let's set our intentions for today. Again, we were on page 119 and 120. So if you want the full strategy, because again, I was out of time, I couldn't give you all of it. It's in the book. Grab the book on Amazon, The Bold Moves Manual, or type my name in, Anika V. Brown, and it will pop up for you. Or you can get the e-version from the link that is in my bio. All right, let's set our intentions for today. I want you to think about that goal that you're working on. We practice the 3-task method here. So every day we try to do 3 things that gets us closer to our goals. 3 things. Why I can't find it. 3 things that gets us closer to the goals that we're trying to get to. All right, so think about that goal that you're working on and do 3 things today that gets you 3 steps closer to that goal becoming a reality in your life. Get it done. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening, and 1 before you go to bed. All right, get 3 things done today. If you need my help, if you need my eyes on your goals, you need my strategies, you need the systems that I have, join the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program. DM me the word mentor if you want to be a part of my mentorship program. If you want to have access to me, get my eyes on your goals, then DM me the word mentor. This coming Saturday, I will be hosting a live mentorship session. You get to ask me any questions that you have, right? If you want to create a strategy on the spot, we can do. If you want to create a strategy on the spot, we can do that. Inactivity. Oh, no. TikTok is having me do a puzzle. Ugh. All right. There we go. I'm way over the 1 hour mark. All right. So if you want to be a part of the live session this coming Saturday, send me a DM with the word mentor and I'll help you. Yeah, it's the puzzle. It is the puzzle. They just had me do a puzzle because I've hit the 1 hour mark. All right. So DM me if you have any questions at all for me. Send me a DM. My DMs are open for any questions at all. Hello from Colombia. So let's make some decrees really quickly. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. What you speak, you will see. Now, I know I said yesterday that I was going to do a second live, but guess what? My errands took up all day. I was running all day. I got to the post office like 10 minutes before it closed because I'm running on a deadline to get some things to the state. Yeah, it took all day, and then I stopped by my sister's house, so that's why I didn't do the live yesterday, for those who were expecting me to do it, right? Those who were looking forward to it. I will try today, but I can't make any promises. It's like the day just goes by like that. Like, if I can, I will. Oh, you thought you missed it? No, you didn't. I mean, those errands took all day, and it was all administrative stuff that I had to do, which was crazy. It took all day. I was rushing to the post office. I got there like 5 minutes before they closed because I had to get these documents to the state, right? So that's why I didn't. And I stopped by my sister's house, and yeah, that was it from there. All right, let's make some decrees really quickly. I will try today, but don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's make some decrees. I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, so here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity, and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with the results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree God is connecting us to great men and giving us strategic kingdom opportunities. I decree that we're victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today. And we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. You're very welcome, Fortitude. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I want you to take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers. Expect promotion and increase, because anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Remember that the word of the day is empowerment. Take control. Take ownership. All right? Take control, take ownership. Don't wait on someone to tap you on your shoulder. You can do this. Thank you, Miss Arena. Thank you for that gift. Don't wait on somebody else to tap you on the shoulder. You can take control. Pick that pen up and write out the destiny that you desire. All right? What you want to accomplish and where you want to go and how you want to live your life. Take your pen up and write it out, and then apply yourself, because you can do it. You can absolutely do it. You can live in it. You can walk it out. You can do it. I'm living witness that you can do it. All right. So DM me the word mentor for those of you who want to work with me. Or if you want to be in the live mentorship this coming Saturday, send me a DM and I'll help you to get in. Y'all have an amazing day as well. Thank y'all so much for your participation and for showing up. Thank you for your continued support. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. I will have another word of the day. Bye for now.